Okay, this is going to be just a quick video. Got some shots of the Hyundai Kona in the snow. One of the reasons that I got rid of my Subaru Crosstrek and soon to be getting rid of my Subaru Outback is the Hyundai. I just like it much better. The Crosstrek, I wish Subaru would offer it in turbo. I mean, it's just, you're going to get a lot of people arguing when I say it's underpowered or that it's just adequate. It's underpowered. I mean, for my type of driving. So the Hyundai Kona, the all-wheel drive turbo, for the price we paid, granted we bought it in 2020. Same thing with the Crosstrek. We had them both at the same time. They were about the same price, and the Crosstrek was the middle trim level, and the Hyundai top of the line trim level with turbo engine, every option. And but there is some things that I will say that the Subaru is better. So it kind of depends on what you're using the car for. Here in the Midwest, we get a lot of snow, as you can see, but our current work conditions, I used to have a drive that was 120 miles round trip, rain or shine. I was the main person that had to be at the company, so I had to be there. I had the Subaru, as I used to call it, the Slowbaru. It was slow, but I would always get to work. Had snow tires. It was great. I would get to work, but it was just not fun to drive at all. 99% of the other time. So I drove on that trip to work a few times. I drove the Kona, and one of the time I would try to plan it on days that there wasn't snow. And one day it was like one of the worst blizzards ever, and I made it to work no problem. The all-wheel drive system is different. I wouldn't say the Subaru system is, I think, better. It drives better for my style, but it's just, like I said, the Outback, underpowered, unless you buy the $45,000 XT or the Wilderness Edition, which is more than I want to spend. This Kona was under $30,000 with everything. It used to have a WRX, and I would say the Kona is about, I had a brand new 2004 WRX. I would say this 2020 Kona is about 75% of the old WRX. And Subaru does not make a WRX wagon. So the Kona is a hot hatch turbo wagon. You know, it's what I wanted. Unfortunately, I would have got a WRX, but they don't offer the wagon. I want a little bit of trunk space, hatchback. I would consider the Kona as more of a hatchback that has a slight lift, then it's all-wheel drive. It's, like I said, its all-wheel drive system is not as robust. You can, and it does have a locking differential to lock all four wheels under 20 miles an hour. So, you know, getting in and out of my quarter-mile unplowed driveway is not a problem. Driving on the roads is not a problem. But the all-wheel drive system is different, like I said, in the Kona. It's mostly front-wheel drive. I was driving yesterday in heavy snow, and it was weird. On the road, you can actually monitor your all-wheel drive system. And on the road, that was completely covered in snow, and I kind of felt like the car could just slip off at any moment. The car was in front-wheel drive only. And then I hit areas of dry pavement, and the all-wheel drive system was working. So I don't know how it determines what it does, but like I said, it's just like I said, it's just different. The two systems are completely different, but for 99% road use, the Kona is just a much better driver. The 7-speed dual clutch transmission with turbo is just fun to drive. It's peppy. I have no problem passing anybody. You know, it's just, fuel efficiency is great. I can't remember on the Crosstrek, but it was never that great. And the Subaru Outback, I have the 2.5, the 4-cylinder non-turbo. I average maybe 22 miles per gallon, and that's a 2017. So it's this thing in normal mode. In summertime, we're averaging like 36. It's crazy. Wintertime, with the winter fuel out here, we're getting like 30. I mean, it's just, and driving it like kind of fun, like a little rally car, and I'm still getting like 30 average. So it's just, for the 99% of time, it's just a better vehicle. Now I will say, if you're gonna drive 90% off-road, yeah, I would take a Subaru. Or 90% in snow only, I would drive a Subaru, you know. But the only thing I will say, the Kona, next year I will be getting snow tires on it. The all-season touring tires that are on it right now have 20-something thousand miles on them, and it's noticeably not that good in the snow. So I've noticed it now. So you know, some regular tires aren't bad the first season, but these are getting a little. I just don't trust them. Still got a lot of life left for normal things, but yeah. So that's my quick. I shouldn't say quick, but that's my why I think the Kona is a better daily driver and all-around car for 99% of conditions, normal conditions, like I said, and it gets through the snow no problem. I have never driven the non-turbo, so I'm assuming it's probably just as slow as the Crosstrek. So if, you know, speed's not a thing or whatever, the Crosstrek is, you know, probably not a bad car for you then. Now, there is one thing that the Subaru has that Hyundai does not offer, and that is the winter package with the heated mirrors and the area, as you can see right there by the wipers. On the Subaru, there's actually a heating element there that will heat and defrost the wipers and thaw them out. The Hyundai does not have that. So there is the still potential of the wipers freezing up in really bad winter conditions. I've had it happen on my Outback. My Outback's a base model, and it does not have the winter package. My Crosstrek did have the winter package. I would never get a Subaru ever again without the winter package. I would never get a base model either. There's just the seat is cheaper, just little things on it that you don't think that are there. Like it's just not worth the saving of the money. But like I said, but 99% of the time the Kona is just, I feel, just a much better value. And look at other tests, people driving it. Yeah, the all-wheel drive system isn't as good as Subaru, but 99% of the time it's much better to drive than the Subaru Crosstrek versus the Kona. Okay, this is a good example to show you the all-wheel drive system. Flip it on. I've got my foot in the brake, but you can see that the all-wheel drive system's already engaged. I'm not sure how it knows, but I mean, you can see outside it's a blizzard. Taking advantage of this storm just to do the some videos of the Kona. I mean, you can see this is with stock tires. I mean, it's no snow tires. So just to give you an idea.